Speaker 1.
The place is always on TV and in films and in magazines, and so you get a mental picture of what it's like, even if you haven't been there. You have this image of skyscrapers everywhere, streets full of traffic and people, everyone rushing around, talking fast and leading busy lives. You think of it as having a real buzz. And guess what? It was just like that. Everything I'd expected to find was there. In fact, it all seemed so familiar that it was as if I'd actually been there before.
Speaker 2.
I discovered, after I'd been there, that you need to be really careful about when you choose to visit the place. There are very busy times and quieter times. Without realising it, I chose one of the busy times and wow, was it busy. The place was packed. And of course, with the narrow streets it is famed for, that makes movement difficult. I just shuffled along with everyone else, going at their pace, so I didn't manage to see much. There's a great atmosphere there, and of course it looks wonderful, but I could have done with a bit more room to move, so I guess I didn't see it at its best.
Speaker 3.
Everyone I've met who's been there says what a fantastic place it is, and I was expecting something really special. And I wasn't disappointed, though I must say the picture I'd had of it in my mind didn't turn out to be totally accurate. In fact, it not only lived up to my expectations, it exceeded them. People always associate it with its famous buildings, but it was the less well-known places that struck me. In every little street, especially away from the tourist areas, there was something fascinating to see. It's those little streets that were really memorable for me.
Speaker 4.
I'd been looking forward to going there for a long time, and I finally managed it. I wasn't quite sure what to expect because people had told me that it wasn't the same as it used to be. Apparently, it's become much more touristy recently, but I didn't see any evidence of that. What did strike me was how confusing it is. Half the time I didn't know where I was, and getting from A to B was always problematic. I normally have a good sense of direction, but I was always getting lost there. Once I did get to where I was trying to go, it was worth it, though.
Speaker 5.
People always talk about what a marvellous place it is, and so eventually I decided to go and see for myself. It has the reputation of being a place you never forget, and lots of people say it's their favourite city. But having been there, I can't see what all the fuss is about. Sure, the places that you see pictures of all the time, or that you see in films, are impressive enough, but I've seen better. It's a pleasant enough place, and it's certainly popular with tourists. There were plenty of them there, but I don't think it really deserves all the praise people give it.